Hello lovelies, and welcome to a special video. Today I'm going to be reading a soothing story that I wrote just for you, perfect for when you're ready to fall asleep or any time that you need to take a break and relax. This is a simple autumnal story told in gentle, soothing tones to help your mind settle down and find some peace anytime you need a little dose of Halloween magic. I recommend getting comfortable and closing your eyes before you listen, if you're in a place that you can do so. Before we get started, let's take a deep breath together and let go of anything you're holding on to. Breathe in and out. It's time to let the world around you fade away and allow your mind to wander freely, because you have just received a very special letter. This letter is from a witch. This witch might be someone you know and love, a character or person that you admire, or a creation from your own imagination. Picture whoever brings you comfort in this moment. This witch wrote specially to you to ask you to watch after her cottage while she's away on a magical errand. The cottage doesn't like to be left alone for too long, you see. Don't worry, you won't need any special skills or abilities to take care of the cottage. The witch assures you that you already have all the magic that you need. There's also no need to pack. In fact, the only thing you need to do to start this magical adventure is take another deep breath in. As you exhale, picture a crisp, clear autumn night. Up in the sky above you, a fat harvest moon sits amongst the glittering stars, shining golden orange light down onto the sleepy street below. A cool breeze rustles through the changing leaves, and you shiver just a little as you walk up the winding path to the witch's cottage. Each wooden porch step is decorated with a pumpkin, and each pumpkin bears its own unique smile. This one is winking, and this one has a mouth full of carved fangs, but every one of them looks happy to see you. They flicker in the darkness, even though you can see no candle within. As you head up the steps, you can see that the cottage isn't entirely dark inside. A warm glow from behind lacy black curtains beckons you closer. The front door is beautifully decorated for Halloween with a wreath made of jet black feathers. There is a brass door knocker in the center, shaped like a bat hanging upside down. You wrap your hand around the bat's metal body, and just as the witch instructed in her letter, knock once, twice, 3 times on the door. For just a moment, it feels like the entire world goes perfectly still around you. And the door swings open with a soft creak, welcoming you inside. As you step into the entryway, you're enveloped in warmth and the faint scent of something that reminds you of your favorite autumn days. Crisp apple, or pumpkin spice, or maybe the smell of dried leaves. You can feel your shoulders drop, already more relaxed, just from that first inhale. Inside the doorway, you find a hand-carved wooden bench decorated with moons and stars, where you can remove your shoes and your coat and set down anything you may have carried with you. You hear the tip-tap of paws against wooden floors, and the witch's familiar emerges from down the hall like a welcome committee. In this version of the story, the witch's familiar is a black cat named Mischief, but feel free to picture one of your favorite creatures. As Mischief gets closer, you can see he has 6 toes on each of his front paws. He stops just as he reaches your feet and looks up at you with luminous green eyes, before he walks over to rub against a wicker basket sitting beside the bench. There's a stack of folded fabric inside. As you pick the top piece up, you discover that this basket holds your favorite comfy outfit for a chilly night, perfect for spending a quiet evening in the witch's cottage. You feel even more relaxed once you've changed, and you follow Mischief back down the hall. It's obvious that he knows he has a job to do as he leads you into the kitchen. One wall is covered in cabinets like an apothecary, filled with strange delights and glass jars that glint in the moonlight streaming in through the windows of the adjacent solarium. You can see bundles of herbs like rosemary and thyme and oregano hanging upside down to dry. There's a cast iron cauldron sitting on top of an antique stove, and when you lift the heavy lid, you're greeted with a fragrant cloud of steam from a hearty autumnal soup. There's a stoneware bowl and a spoon sitting on the counter for you, so you can enjoy some soup now or come back later. The cauldron will keep it just the right temperature for you whenever you're ready. Mischief gives you another meaningful look before padding deeper into the cottage. He leads you into a parlor that's swathed in velvet and lace, with an antique chandelier covered in dangling crystals. The vibes are dark and lush, and more enchanted candles flicker and glow around you, making the crystals gleam and glitter in the dark. There's a plush-looking vintage sofa and a few comfy armchairs surrounding a low wooden table. You suspect this may usually be a place for tarot reading or seances, but tonight it holds a small tray with a heavy ceramic mug of a warm beverage of your choice. Maybe it's tea or hot cider, coffee or mulled wine, whatever sounds best right now to you. Wherever you choose to sit, there are plenty of blankets and pillows to build your perfect nest. You're starting to suspect that maybe the witch didn't need you to look after her cottage as much as she knew that you needed the cottage to look after you. Once you settle in and get comfortable in your chosen spot, with the warm mug cupped in your hands, Mischief hops up to join you. His task is complete, and he kneads his oversized mitten paws against your thigh before curling into a ball of black fur in your lap. You can still distantly hear the sound of the autumn wind rustling in the trees, the soft creaks and groans of an old house, and of course, Mischief's rumbling purr. There will be time later for exploring the cottage and all its magical delights. For now, you are warm, comfortable, and so relaxed in this magical, cozy space. You can sit quietly, sipping your drink, or close your eyes and let yourself be lulled into a deep, peaceful sleep.